much for joining me for this video. I've had a lot of requests recently for some videos on my favorite fall lip products, and I was just kind of thinking, you know, how can I take that a step further or do a little bit more with that idea? And I thought, you know, how about some ways or some favorite products to update your look for fall? I'm not a big makeup rules person. I don't think you absolutely have to totally change your makeup when the seasons change. I mean, it's just kind of a fun thing to do if you're looking to try something different, and I think it kind of helps you get out of a makeup rut, which we can sometimes get into just using the same kind of products all the time. And so maybe this video will just give you some ideas of, okay, how can I make things look a little different? How can I make some subtle, fun changes for a new season? The first thing that I love this time of year is a really pretty rosy blush, and one of my favorite kinds is from e.l.f., and it is called Blushing Rose. It's one of the studio blushes, and it is that great kind of like reddish toned blush, and it actually has a little bit of some golden shimmer. I think it looks beautiful on the cheeks. A little goes a long way. I think fair skin can look gorgeous in this. I think darker skin can actually play this up and look really nice with it. But I mean, I just take a little bit, like that much on a blush brush, and then just kind of blend this on the cheeks, and it gives you that look like you were just out at a football game or a hayrack ride or those fun, you know, fall things people do. I think this can just be a wonderful way to get a super healthy, natural, kind of lit from within type of glow with a blush like this. So that's a great one. Also, kind of in connection with that, I think it's great to continue using your highlighters and your kind of glowy products this time of year. Sometimes, you know, if your skin is getting drier, it needs a little more help to look fresh. One thing that I've been loving is my Hard Candy So Baked bronzer in Tiki, and I know it says bronzer, but this is a really light color. This is a great thing to dust on your cheekbones or just wherever you want to give your face a little extra glow. It's not too shimmery shiny, so it's just perfect, and I think it works really nicely with this blush to give you a look that's glowy. It doesn't necessarily have to be deep in bronze, but a really pretty look nonetheless. And another cheek product that's nice, kind of like this type of a blush but in a liquid form, is the Benetint product. I'm about halfway gone on this little guy. It's taken me a long time to use it, but this is a liquid lip and cheek stain, so it looks, you know, really red, but you sheer it out and you get just kind of a subtle berry red type of thing going on. So that can be a good cheek product or a lip product. Obviously I'm playing up the lips big time today, but I think it can be a really fun time to play with some of these deeper berry colors. One was when I showed in a haul and I showed it on Instagram, but what I'm wearing now is a really dark Revlon lipstick. It's one of the super lustrous lipsticks, and it's called Black Cherry, and it looks kind of intimidating there in the packaging, but it is a nice deep berry shade, and you can really sheer it out. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put it on kind of lightly, blot my lips, and then I just applied a little bit of like a clear gloss over the top. Makes it look a little more fresh, just a little bit lighter, but you can wear this very full on for a really deep dark lip if that's something you want to try. Another great lip product for more of that nice brick red type color is the Revlon Lip Butter in Red Velvet. That's been kind of a go-to for me for a while, and this is the kind of shade you're going to get there. A little less berry, more red. It can be buildable, so if you want the red to look deeper, just kind of do another round around your lips, and it's really, really pretty. And for people who love pink but want more of that raspberry, little bit deeper but still really intense pink, MAC Craving has been a long-time favorite of mine, and this is the kind of look you're going to get with that. It's like, you know, really rich and creamy, but deeper than your average pink. Sometimes people get scared of dark lipsticks when really I think they can be a little more wearable than the ultra bright shades, like a really bright pink or a really bright red. And you know, it just lends itself to this season, I think, quite a bit, and I love the look of it paired with that little more rosy colored cheek. Something I want to talk about that I did not really do with my face today, but I may do in a future tutorial, is sort of a jewel toned eye. Think about the colors you love, but just in a little bit deeper version. In a palette I recently came up with that has this kind of thing going on is from Sonia Kashuk, and it's the Ayaan Dazzling palette. I first got turned on to these when It's Judy Time was talking about loving the Ayaan Neutral, I think it's called, palette, which is 100% matte colors, neutral matte shades. And I was thinking about getting that, but then I was like, oh, I'm pretty much good on those kind of colors. But this one really caught my eye with its mix of not only neutral, but some purples and like a great emerald green and a pretty sort of rusty red shade. So I thought for the metallics that this has, for the colors it has, it just seems like a great palette for this season. What's also interesting are that these shades down the middle, you know how they look so shiny? They actually almost have like a glossy or wet look to them. You know what I mean? See how when you look at that, you don't just see, you know, glittery chunks, but it actually has a finish that looks like a wet look. It's just weird. So I think those are so gorgeous. And then these other shades on either side, one is sparkly. This black actually has sparkle in it. The rest are sort of just like a soft velvety shade, maybe a little bit pearly in appearance, but they feel just really nice and buttery. That's one of the purple shades. Here's a look at the green. I just really like this palette. So I'm going to be using this a lot. It does have its own sort of instructional thing that you can pull out here, and it's got like different looks you can try out. Another palette that I have a tutorial, actually a 2-in-1 look, already posted on is the Urban Decay Smoked palette. Again, an emerald type green, a beautiful sapphire blue, a nice plum color here, and then all your neutrals as well. And if you are wanting to, you know, play up the lips a lot, like for example what I did today with my eyes, I just used a little bit of that Bar Lust color, which was a shimmery brown here in the Urban Decay Smoked palette. I used that and I used the peach, and those are the only two colors I used really in this look, and that's how I just got this sort of mid-tone neutral eye that I could do pretty much anything I wanted with my lips and feel okay about. Another thing though that I think will really make your look special, whether you've got like a homecoming dance to go to or some big event or a party, something that really kind of makes your look seem fancy and stepped up a notch is false eyelashes. And one of my favorite kinds is now available in a 4-pack. I got these from Walmart. These are the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies. They're not so precise. They're not so evenly or blunt cut, you know. They have a mix of shorter and longer lashes. So when you put those on with your real lashes, it looks so natural. Like the thickness looks really nice, and I've got them on today, and I love how they get a little bit longer here at the outside. I feel like they fit the eye really well, not too long from, you know, east to west, and I apply that with my Revlon Precision Lash Glue, which I have here. I was late to work today. Actually, I overslept, you know, my early wake up for the news. I was supposed to get up at 1 this morning. I ended up rolling out of bed at 2:30 randomly, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And I was throwing this makeup look together, and I was keeping in mind that I wanted to do this fall video, and I just put these on at my desk, you know, no sweat. This is a very easy glue to use. It has a wand applicator. Put it on the lash band, pop them on. You're good. I've got a whole tutorial on that and other kinds of lashes that I like, but that just makes a look special. And as soon as we get through fall, we're thinking holiday, and I think a lot of these trends work for that time of year as well. But I hope this was interesting for you. I will see you soon in my next video. Another Try This Not That is coming very soon. I have asked on my Facebook page, facebook.com/beautybroadcast, what kind of product you want to see featured. So if you want to share your input there, that would be great. I'll see you guys later. Bye.